Last week, we passed the torch to Bridget Riley in England, and this week, Green Crayon and I are very excited to head over to Philadelphia and Pennsylvania in the United States. Green Crayon, are you ready? I'm really ready. Both states are in the continent North America and home to the art form modern graffiti art and pop art. Modern graffiti art was started in the 1960s by 12-year-old artist Daryl Cornbread McRae. Modern graffiti art uses a combination of words and simple images to name or tag an area and claim as their own. By the 1970s, modern graffiti art had reached New York and shifted from simple images to bright, bold colors, which are similar to that of pop art. Pop art made its mark in history with artists like Andy Warhol and Keith Haring and uses bright, bold colors. Let's merge these two art forms. Okay, to two friends, we will create our version of Keith Haring's dancing figures. Third to fifth friends, we will add more elements of graffiti art into our Keith Haring inspired work. And our middle school friends, let's celebrate creating a modern graffiti art piece inspired by dance. I'll see y'all on the drawing board. Hey friends, today we're going to do our version of Keith Haring's dancing figures. And Keith Allen Haring is from Pennsylvania. He's an American artist. And his pop art emerged from the New York City graffiti subculture back in the 1980s. For today's lesson, we will need to have a blank sheet of paper, a pencil, an eraser, a Sharpie to outline, and something to create some nice bold colors. It could be color pencils or crayons. I'm going to go ahead and clear my board. And we'll start off with the basics. With a pencil, I'm going to press a little bit lighter. That way I can erase my original markings. We'll start off with the head. It's going to be a circle, and we'll have a line for the body. We'll have an arm coming up this way. An arm going that way. One leg, and then another leg. This is the basic structure of the dancing figure. So we have one. Let's do another one. We have the head, the body, arm number one, arm number two, leg number one, leg number two. Let's create our third character. We have the head, the neck, it's going to be the shoulder. So this arm comes down 1, 2, and this arm comes back 3, 4, and then his body does a slight twist, so it goes this way. We have one leg that does this, and the other leg does this. So we'll stick to 3 figures today, and now we're going to outline the existing lines, and then we will erase these original lines. We're going to outline, so we're drawing around the original drawing. And the original drawing is acting like a guide, if you would. And now I'm going to erase the first set of lines that I drew. So we have figure 1. We'll do the same to figure number 2. We're using the original lines to help us guide where our secondary lines need to go. And of course, we're going to erase. If your original lines still show, don't worry about it too much. When you add color, you're not going to see any of it. Let's go ahead and outline our third character, our third dancing figure. I'm going to erase some of these lines here. This is going to help me see my figure a little bit better. Okay, and in Keith Haring's drawings, he uses something called movement lines, or lines to illustrate movement, and this helps tell that story. So this story is that these three characters, these three figures, are dancing, so we need to have some lines that help us tell that story that they're dancing. This friend is going to be jumping off the floor. And now we need a horizon line, and that horizon line is going to basically tell us where the floor is and where the background is. So this leg is partially on the floor. It's going to appear to go through those legs and reappear on the other side. So I'm going to grab my Sharpie, and now we're going to outline Outline is a big fancy word for retrace our existing lines. This is going to help tell where color needs to go. This is also going to tell us where our characters are and what they're doing. Okay, and now that we have a nice beautiful outline, I'm going to take my eraser and I'm just going to erase any lines that I see from my pencil that may be a little bit distracting. Let's put some dots on the floor. So some nice circles. The circles are more or less of the same size. Let's go ahead and add some color. Earlier I mentioned the word graffiti art, so we're going to go ahead and add the speech bubble for our character. And we will do it exactly how we did our dancing figures. So we will write the letters, and then we will outline around the letters. I'm going to erase the middle part. Do the same for the E. Erase the original E. And I'm going to put the middle part of that E in. And I'm going to also outline S. And I'm going to erase the original S. I'm going to outline this. Of course, if you want to change the word yes to the word dance or something like woohoo, you can also do that as well. Nice yellow background. On the floor.
Our friends, there we have our version of Keith Haring's dancing figures with a little graffiti twist.
That was amazing work. Green Crayon is super impressed. He is. I can't wait to see these art pieces. Till next time, take care. Bye. Bye. Green Crayon cracks me up.